Hello and Assalamualaikum. So welcome back in my stream. Today Api Hunter, and today our topic is about current issues worldwide regarding with sport. Okay, so first I would like to touch about racism. The first topic is abuse of footballer Mario Balotelli exposed Italy's race problem. So back to 2019, where Balotelli's club, which is Brescia against Verona. So in the minute of 55, during the match, Balotelli decided that he had heard enough, taunted by a chorus of monkey chants from fans of the opposing Verona teams. So he decided to force the referee to stop the game because he can't stand enough. The racial abuse suffered by Mr. Balotelli, which is, we know that Balotelli come from Ghanaian parents, and the first black player represent Italy's in national football team. Okay, so after this case was got attention from netizen all over the world, the leader fans, they come out with a statement. Okay, he said that Balotelli is never become a model because he said that Italian is an Italian despite of skin color, but never of attitude, which is he want to say that Balotelli have a very bad attitude, so that he never become a model to the fans. Even though we seem to see like people are going to backing up Mr. Balotelli. However, there's still some side that opposite with him. Okay, so as example, Federico Soborina, which is the Verona's mayor itself, he said that there were no racist chants, and to suggest so is to pillory supporters and the city. He only said that the chance was to gain up spirit from the players. Okay, so the conclusion that can be made from these issues is, first, racism is a serious issue. Second, we cannot judge someone with by their skin colors or attitude. And third, we all as we know, Balotelli is a player that having some problem with attitude. We already know that, but I think the fans cannot do like that because it will hurt Balotelli feeling. As a fans, we need to support him, and maybe he can change his attitude too. Okay, so the next topic is sport among disabled. Why do so few disabled people take up sport when we seem to have so many elite Paralympians? Okay, so this is proven according to Sport England. Weekly participation in sport stands at just 17% for people with a long-term limiting illness or disabled. So in this England, the statistic weekly recorded just 17%. So actually that is half of the still too low 34% achieved by this country's able-bodied citizen. So mean to say that the number of athletes from disabled is very low from normal person. Okay, so why does this happen? I think that maybe the number of disabled athlete is so is so little because first, the equipment of the disabled people is a bit expensive. As example, the wheelchair, the hearing equipment, and so on. Basically, the former disabled athlete that represent their country or their nation, mostly they have been trained since they're in young. So that's why we rarely can see that new disabled athlete was selected, because normal disabled people, they do not have enough money to buy the equipment to join them, to make them join in physical activity or any exercise. Next issue is regarding on the financial of athlete. So we find Olympic elite athlete struggling financially. Okay, this is proven when one of the Olympic athlete having trouble and meets. He said that no pension plan, no chance of structural income over a longer period of time. He also said that I will not have saving until the mortgage of my house is paid off, and my parents still have to help me pay for my food. Even a greater majority said that they did not receive the appropriate amount of financial compensation from the International Olympic Committee, which is OIC. So here, regarding with this issue, what have caught my attention is there is some athletes said that no stable job, living off casual work, and supporting my mom. My sport provide me no money for me. And another one, he said that his paycheck depend on how he perform at a major championship, which is only held once every 2 to 4 years. If I do not perform well in one moment, I cannot financially support myself. Guys, we see that this issues is very serious, because we know that athlete, they only what they do is they only serve in sport for their country. So we need to serve them back equal like what they have done. Okay, so I think this OIC need to study again about their allowance, the compensation, and also the pension as well. What the best way is they need to provide the monthly allowance, so that at least this athlete can have enough money to be spent. Next is about transgender. So currently there is trans athletes are posting victories and shaking up sports. Okay, we know that these transgender cases are being more serious nowadays. And for New Zealand weightlifter Laura Hubbard, she had won 2 gold medals at the Pacific Games, and college senior Cheche Telfer become the NCAA Division 2 national champion in the 400 meter run. This example of the trans athlete that have won title in championship. Okay, so people are likely to stand up against this trans athlete. Okay, from my side, I can say that this trans athlete should not compete with their original gender. Like trans compete in female category. Why? Because their ability is not the same. So so automatically we can say that this trans will won the championship. So that's why this trans athlete should be banned from enter any championship and participate in female categories. Okay, and the last issue is about why women teams are coached by men. Okay. So these issues has been proven in United States where volleyball tournament, which is NCAA tournament, this sport should be played by men, by women, volleyball women, but most of the coach come from men. So when we talk about gender different, gender inequality, so the thing is different gender have different ability. So other than that, women as women, as a team, as a coach or manager of the team, we must want the best coach to serve our team, right? So this management logically they will not take coach from women because of the ability, because they want that their team go further, won't win the champions cup or title or whatever. So that's why they don't want to take a coach from women. And I think that actually it is better for the men to be the coach because they are good in leadership. So I guess that's all for today's stream. Don't forget to turn up post notifications so that you guys do not miss my post. Bye.